I was the scrawny, undersized kid that was, the smallest on my team, every team I played, and it kind of unlocked the superpower of work ethic and confidence and perseverance because, nothing was really given to me.
What makes him so different?
This man has to be guarded the second he steps past half court.
That is the scariest nigga ever to deal with.
There's a serious calmness about him, which is extremely deadly.
What makes him so different?
I mean, it's just 48 minutes of where is Steph? Like, you got to know where he is at all times and make his life difficult. And so it's just that mental strain of where is he on the court? I mean, obviously, the way their offense is and the way he impacts the offense, like, he has so much gravity that it kind of opens up other things for everybody else, too. So just find Steph. Is he coming off a screen? Does he have the ball? Does he not have the ball? It's constant of paranoia, I guess, for lack of a better word, of like trying to limit him and just trying to find a way to slow him down.
That's one of the best descriptions that I've heard. Like, there's a paranoia with Steph.
Going head to head with Steph, what was that like?
It's honestly hell. I mean, the way he moves without the ball is the worst part. You literally can't ever relax. And I remember game 1 and 2, chasing him and Clay around, and I couldn't make a shot. Everybody's looking at me like, why can't you make a shot? I'm like, I ain't got no legs. But yeah, no, his approach to the game too is special. Just the way that he, sees the game and the way he goes about the game. It was a lot of fun to play them. Obviously happy we won.
Beat him too, yeah.
But nah, it's hell to guard him.
I think the game changed when we allowed people to think you can win championships doing what Steph Curry does. The problem isn't that Steph Curry win championships like that. The problem is you think you Steph Curry. You don't shoot like Steph Curry. Right. You ain't been shooting like Steph Curry. I don't know if niggas know this, but you remember when we played Golden State? Matter of fact, I'm glad you here. I'm glad I'm here for this so you can tell this, clarify. Do you remember me guarding Steph Curry when they was talking about getting rid of this man, talking about his ankles was bad?
I remember that, yeah.
Bro, the scouting report on this man was so weak, and I was like, huh? I'm like, we talk about the same guy? They was talking about the man like he was done. I'm knowing what the formula is. I'm like, they're allowing him to shoot the ball.
Right.
He hit Jerry West. How do you hit Jerry? And they didn't take him out. That is the scariest nigga ever to deal with.
If he's a 4-time champion and he is considered the greatest shooter in the history of basketball, we got Steph Curry as a top 5 point guard in the history of the game because of how he's transcended the sport and how he's affected the sport because of his shooting prowess. This man has to be guarded the second he steps past half court. That's how lethal he is.
One of my biggest regrets, and Steph, I'm sure you would have been the light-skinned man either way. That was destined for you. But I feel like when you came to the Garden and I let Raymond Felton's pride get in the way and he had 50, I feel like that's when you decided you was just gonna rape the league.
That was the moment?
Bro, I think so. Bro, I'm like, the confidence is changing, G. He going back to Davidson on us, bro. Nah, his jersey ain't red, bro. Don't let him do that. You feel me? I'm like, he doing the shit that we was like, you can't do that in the league. He started doing it.
In the Garden.
Yeah, falling and shit. No, bro. Now he talking to the crowd. He pointing at fans.
You didn't know what was coming. You didn't, because you'd never seen it before. I was there when he broke the record, right? The first record. And you didn't think, I think it was like 250 maybe or something threes. You didn't think that the next year the fucker was going to shoot 400, make 400 threes or whatever. No one saw it coming and no one truly knew how to fucking stop it when they got going. That's why they won 73 games. It was like, how do you stop this? There is no way to stop it.
It's impossible to talk about the Warriors without probably isolating Steph Curry for part of the conversation. When you see him now, Kobe, what do you think of when you watch Steph Curry?
I see a calmness. I see a calmness about him, and I think it's something that a lot of players don't understand. I think the fans, it's very hard for the fans to really understand what I'm saying, because most players don't get it. There's a serious calmness about him, which is extremely deadly, because he's not up, he's not down, he's not contemplating what just happened before or worrying about what's to come next. He's just there. And when a player has the skills and has trained himself to have the skills to be able to shoot, dribble, left, right, etc., and then you mix that with this calmness and poise, then you have a serious, serious problem on your hands. And so when I watch him play, that's what I see.